to Mia's Tarot and Astrology, and I'm your girl Mia, and today we're going to talk about the tea that's been in the media. I tried to get a little bit of tea and things that's been going on recently, and then I'm going to kick out those love videos of Valentine's Day coming in February, so stay tuned for that. But let's get into some tea. Okay, so the first thing we're going to talk about is this Wendy Williams thing. And I just did a whole video on Wendy Williams and where she is in her life currently. You can definitely take a look at that. But lately she's just been really vocal on her show and about her brother. She mentioned the girlfriend of her ex-husband and the baby name. I think the baby name is Journey. I forgot the girlfriend's name. It doesn't matter. Very relevant. I don't care. But she's been very vocal. So we're just going to look into how Wendy's feeling right now, why she's been so vocal. I know her brother was upset that she didn't show up at the funeral or some drama like that. But she's just been putting people out there on her show. And I just, I really feel for that woman. When I did her reading, I feel like internally she goes through a lot. And she was really trying to save her marriage and not listen to what people say, even though she knew he's been cheating for years. I guess we'll see that on the on her little her special on Lifetime, which comes out January the 30th. I ain't getting paid to promote this. I'm just letting y'all know I'm gonna watch it too. So we just gonna look into what Wendy's going through right now really quick, and then we'll move on to our next topic. Okay, what is going on with Wendy? What is she going through? Oh, excuse me. Okay, card fell out. We have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. She's not, Queen of Pentacles in reverse is a woman who doesn't feel very stable. She could feel like they could be messing with her money some type of way. She did mention that you getting out of my car with my money and things like that. So it's about her money. It's about her business deals. She feel like, they are benefiting. They're still benefiting off of her dime, her coin. So that's part of the reason why she's putting it out there, because she feels like, you can say what you want about me, but y'all still using my money, so that's kind of, that flew out the deck. So part of the reason why she mentioned Kevin's girlfriend and the baby, I don't know if she's still with the girlfriend, I don't know, but it's because it's some money is being involved. So I don't know if she had to give him some money, or he got some, he got some of her money some type of way. I don't know, but it's because her money is being involved. So she's getting upset because something's going on with her money. Okay. Anytime a woman mentioned like my money, my car, and things like that, they're upset because maybe she doesn't feel like they deserve her money, or deserve whatever she had to give him, because I'm sure she probably, he helped like run her show for some years, so maybe she don't feel like he deserved it, but he had to get it. But something had recently came up where she had to share something or give him something that she feel like he don't deserve. Okay, or this could have happened when they split up and she's just speaking about it. So like the girl is literally living off her money, and she not feeling it. So what about the brother situation? Let's see what's going on with her and the brother. We're gonna put the Queen of Pentacles back. So that's that situation, and I feel like that's really just about it. If I had more to read on her, then I would have definitely read more, but I feel like that's really in a nutshell. She's just like, y'all still able to live off my money. So what's going on with Wendy and her brother? Okay, so let's see. Why is Wendy putting her brother out there? Okay. Money, again, four of Pentacles in reverse. But I don't think this is all about money. This is about holding back. She feel like he could have kept his mouth shut. That's what she feel like. Okay, Four of Pentacles is about holding back, just not giving so much. She felt like he could have kept his mouth shut. Like, why would you even say anything? Just be quiet. I think that's more what this is about. Like, why are you putting business out there? Pentacles could also be like your family, it's external things. And the number 4 is also about family and structure and things like that. And she just feels like you just putting out business that you could have just, why? Like, you could have just been quiet, you know? So she felt like she had to address, of course she has, you know, a platform where she can do that, but, and she normally don't address a lot of her family stuff, but I feel like after the whole divorce, with the situation with her ex-husband and stuff, she just like, I'm gonna just put it out there, you know? So what else with Wendy and this brother of hers? Because I feel like he apologized. The star card. So they're okay. You have the star card. This is about hope at a distance and things like that. So they ain't met up or anything. And she ain't seen him besides on the internet. But I feel like they had a conversation and they're okay. She felt like, you know, he didn't even have to say anything. But it's a good thing that they're okay. All right, so now moving on to the next tea, we're gonna get into Dani. It was old news until I seen that she was still getting dragged. I mean, if you go on YouTube, she was still getting dragged about this song Yellowbone. If you don't know this story by now, it's everywhere.
Yellowbone, what do you want? What do you want? Para mí que se lo van. Para mí que por ahí van.
I don't like to really explain the whole stories because they're all over the internet, and I feel like it's a waste of time and people just want the tea. People felt it was a dig towards his baby mama Mimi, who is a brown skin girl, and this is like old news to me. It's old news, and but now she's still getting dragged for it because she brings out this apology that people feel like, you know, it was fake and it was just so she could post more pictures. So we're gonna get into that very quickly to see what was the point. You know, first of all, I would like to say, everybody's saying the song is bad. The song is bad. I've listened to Dani. Like, she had dark hair, and she brought out a song with Aretha Franklin. It's called I Know. I don't know. It might not be called I Know. I can't remember what the song is, but she had a Aretha Franklin sample that I really, really loved, and I was like, who is this girl? And it was her. So I really, because, you know, I don't want nobody coming to me like, you just don't like her or anything like that. People are famous for doing that, leaving that little raggedy, unnecessary comments. But I did like Dani. I liked Dani. Plus she's a dancer. You know, she's a dancer. She's also a choreographer. So for those who don't know, I am a dancer and a choreographer. I've been doing this since I was 17 years old. I am about to be 39. Yes, God. So I'm not afraid to say my age, you know. For choreographers and dancers, they hold a special place in my heart. So anyway, I just want to say that I really did like Dani. I really did like her. And I just felt like this was unnecessary. Okay, so I say all that to say this is my opinion on the video. I don't think she should have done that. I feel like it was a dig at his baby mama. I also feel like they've had this going back and forth for a long time because the baby could have been seeing Dani on the side when he was with Mimi. And all of a sudden he switched in like a month apart. I can't remember the months, but it's also in a previous video that I did. So you can go back and look at that drama. But I feel like it was just a dig, you know, a dig at the baby mama. She is brown skin, and it was more of like, I think she was kind of ignorant to the fact that putting out this song was going to cause some controversy and some colorism, you know, situations. She was ignorant to that. Because I think that in her mind, she was like, I'm going to put this out. I'm pumped. I got the man that I want, and this is who he want, and it's me. I'm light-skinned. I'm yellow bone, whatever she calls herself. And it was cute to her. And I don't know the people who mix the song. You got your friends. You got the people who mix the song. You got the people who the engineers that do everything with the song, that hear you saying this and nobody even brought it up to her. That I don't know how you know, people are going to take this. I mean, her career, she just bought a house. Her career is flourishing, you know. And I remember when I would say, you know, I like Dani, and nobody really knew who she was. And now, you know, she's everywhere. So it just wasn't a good move. I understand she was trying to be petty, but then it kind of backfired, and it just wasn't a good move. And you know, all I hear is people saying, "Oh, but everybody say something about brown skin," and I just think that that's a kind of not. I'm a brown skin girl, as you can see. Me and my sister is light skin. I'll insert a picture here. I ain't with the colorism thing, period. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's just I'm just not. But what she didn't what she didn't really get is that it's not the same. Okay, it's not the same. Brown skin girls had to fight harder. Darker girls had to fight harder to feel like they were prettier. The stereotype is basically the darker, the less prettier you are. We're coming out of that now, but that's been the thing. Songs about being brown skin is about celebrating women of all skin tones, not just darker women, but light skinned women who are black, you know, just celebrating brown skinned women of all skin tones. From what I hear, she ain't black. So you just gotta watch stuff like that. You know, you do. You just have to watch stuff like that because we're in a time where we fighting as black people. We fighting for our spot. Okay? We have a black, and maybe she ain't all black, but she black, vice president, and we trying to fight for our spot. So we don't want to hear about you being yellow or bone. We don't care, you know, because we up here fighting. 2020 was a rough year. We've been fighting for a long time, and we don't want to hear about no goddamn yellow bone, especially if you're not a light-skinned black woman. We don't want to hear it, you know. And this is not even really even about your skin tone. This is you getting back at, you know, some drama with your boyfriend's baby mama, who he probably be back with next month, if not now. So it's just like, this is not the time. And I feel like she was ignorant to that. Like, even if it was nothing wrong with the song, this ain't the time. Okay? So, I just feel like she's just gotten really conceited. She's shoving the baby down our throats like we ain't seen him a million times on every goddamn thing, on every goddamn song. Girl, we see him, okay? We see him. She just got to, like, put it out there, and it's just getting old. So, you know, I like Dani, but I don't think that people will ever see her the same after that. I mean, it'll die down, but, you know, this is something that people are going to remember about you, you know. So let's look at some of her personality, because you got to be, you know, a bit immature to even think this was cool. Or you just on cloud nine. Okay, so let's look at parts of her personality. I have my archetype deck going on, but let's look at her personality a little bit. We're gonna pull 4 cards real quick on this. I'm sorry I ranted so long, but you know, sometimes because you just gotta thoroughly explain things. See, so here we go. For Dani, it's in reverse, and this is God. Okay, so in reverse, the shadow side is using power to control people. So she is a little conceited, you know, right now. She's feeling herself a little conceited, and, you know, even though let's see. And then we have Pioneer. So we have compulsive need to keep moving on. So she's just like, okay, I'm going to just put this out, you know, whatever, and I'm just going to keep it pushing. I don't really, you know, Dani. And then we have, again, using lack of money as an excuse not to move forward in life. We have servant. So she felt like if she didn't put out an apology, it was going to mess with her money. And she didn't want it to mess with her money. She don't really feel bad for what she said. She just doesn't want it to mess with her money. One more card. In reverse again, shadow side, we have inability to grow up and be responsible. Exactly. She don't she doesn't, this all has a lot to do with her situation with the baby, because at the bottom of the deck she has the Knight in reverse, and this is a guy who produces romantic delusions. Okay, so basically this whole situation was based around him. This whole, and this is what you gotta watch, because you sitting up there thinking this is cute, or you taking whatever she's been doing behind closed doors with this woman and her family and the baby. This is part of something that's was supposed to backfire on her. See, she didn't think it would. She thought this was gonna be her little cute song, but this is the universe telling her that you can't get wrapped up in this man. This man, you cannot get wrapped up in this man. She's behind the scenes she's been doing some sneaky shit with the baby and Mimi for a long time. And he's been allowing it. Let's start there. But I'm just talking about Dani. So let's look at what made her put out the song, and then we're gonna move on from her, because she just is in the media for all the wrong things lately. So let's see what just made her put out the song. Like, for what? What did you do it for? The Star card. So she was hoping that this would be a hit. You know, this is the Hope card. She was hoping that it would be a hit. People would love it, you know. She was like, oh, I know my light-skinned baddie's going to be feeling this. Girl, let's see. What else made her put out the song? Oh, some came out. Knight of Pentacles. She thought the song was going to make money. So she really thought this was going to be a good song, y'all. She thought the song was going to make money. What else? What's another reason? The King of Wands. The baby. She made it for him. She felt like, oh, he gonna love this. He gonna love this song. You know, she felt it was gonna make money. She felt he was gonna really, really love it. And, you know, and her fans was gonna love it. What else? Ten of Cups in reverse. It affected his family. So Mimi did bring it up. She did bring it up. So she really thought this was gonna be a hit, you know. And let's see what the baby thought of it. But it caused problems. It caused problems with him and his family as well. And let's see what the baby did think of it, and then we're gonna move on. And we're gonna see how Dani Lee feels now. So let's see, what does the baby, oh, cards are falling out. Okay, so the first card that fell out is the Two of Cups. He wasn't feeling it. He wasn't feeling the backlash it had, so they could have argued over it. I feel like they argued over it because he did put 3 yellow circles like, oh yeah, this is good, and he supported her. But I feel like at the end of the day, he didn't like it. It kind of made him look bad too. So I feel like they had like a little back and forth with the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like they're working it out. They're working through it, but I feel like they got in a little back and forth over it. So he supported her, but he really, you know, kind of didn't like how it was coming off, like it affected. But I'm just in there like, really, the baby, like, I mean, you didn't explain to her that this, okay. I don't know. He seemed like a smart businessman. I don't know why he didn't tell a girl or say something. You know, I don't even know if he heard it first. But when he seen it, I think he was just taking it like, oh, she, you know, my girl really, you know, I know this song for me, so I'm gonna like support her. But then the backlash was terrible, and they probably went into, you know, a little back and forth about it. How does Dani Lee feel now? We have the Temperance in reverse. This is running out of patience. So she still see the comments. She still see people coming for her. She's just tired of it, you know. She's upset still about how people are coming at her. But you put it on yourself, girl. You put it on yourself. You're just being straight up ignorant for some penis. Girl, that's the only black thing. That's the only part of black you got in you. Okay, I'm done. I'm done, y'all. I'm done. Okay. All right, so let's see how she's feeling now. Again, the star, she's just trying to stay positive, y'all. She trying to stay positive. Her feelings is hurt. She wish she never did it. Like, and the Page of Wands, she just kind of like talking to people, telling, like people that's close to her, other artists or whatever that she knows that has reached out to her. She's basically just trying to clear her name with the Page of Wands. She's okay. Then we have the Hierophant in reverse. I feel like her and the baby had issues over this. Yeah, there was one person who did tell her not to do it. It wasn't the baby, but it was somebody who did tell her not to do it. Somebody told her not that it wasn't a good idea, but somebody insisted. It wasn't too many people that told her it was a bad idea. It was like that one person against everybody that thought the song rocked, okay? All right, so moving on to Kris Jenner, and is it a bodyguard, I think? Somebody's suing her for sexual harassment. So I just want to see if she really did this and what's this about. Like, is he just trying to get money? It's a security guard or somebody that's suing Kris Jenner for sexual harassment. So let's just see what's going on. Like, did she really, like, he was saying he was like, she was groping on him, and he went to other people. He filed a chain of command and nobody did anything. So let's look at this story. Did Kris Jenner really sexually harass this man? We have the World card. So she could have flirted. She could have been really, flirting with him. I think she was attracted to him. With the World card, this is about moving to another level. So she did want to take it to another level with this man. Now, supposedly she had somebody, but okay, so we have the Strength card in reverse. She wanted to sleep with this man. She did. She wanted to, I don't know what's going on with Kris Jenner. She wanted to have sex with this man. What else? The Devil card. So this is Kris Jenner, the guy who's suing for sexual harassment, and her boyfriend. Oh, messy. One more card. So the Eight of Cups. So basically, this is the guy who's suing her, walking away from the situation. Like, I ain't doing this no more. He's telling the truth. He went to people and told them, like, this woman, she keep pushing up on me, and maybe she tried to defend herself because she got a man. But he got tired of it. So I feel like this is going on for some time. And yeah, so let's see what Kris Jenner, how she's feeling about the situation. The Nine of Wands, she's paranoid. She's nervous about this. Then we have the Death card. She wants it to be over. She's trying to get this, she's trying to put this away. She's trying to kill this whole situation. That's what she's trying to do with the Death card. With the Four of Cups, she's probably going to say they was coming onto each other, or he came onto her first. But what I'm seeing is that she was definitely flirting kind of hard. Okay, and the King of Pentacles in reverse. She feel like this is going to mess with her money. So she's trying, and she feels like he's just trying to get money out of her. She's going to come out and say, he tried to come on to me first, and he's just trying to get money out of me. But really, she definitely did try to have sex with this man. So, yeah. So, that's the tea that I have for y'all now. If you want me to talk about any more tea, if it's not true or not, then just definitely, shoot me an email and I'll talk about it. But thanks again for watching. And if you need an email, if you need a reading, email me. And I will talk to you later. Bye.